First of two big main events.
Yes, there is the man, Lemper.
Junior, I'm going to win tonight.
Oh, what happened there, Junior? I told you, Junior. I told you, what are you doing to this man? And there's the champ. You know, me and Emperor were recently at his chateau over in Paris. Right? You know, it's bigger than the Chateau Montmartre. Over in
Champs, look at that great Emperor for president. Oh no, please no.
He is from Versailles, France. He's wrestled all over the world. France's most cunning athlete, the Emperor.
As I said, me and Lemper were recently over at his chateau in Paris, you know, sipping some champagne. And it's a very lovely house, very lovely maids. And
French maids? Yeah, French maids, yeah.
he lives the lifestyle. Uh-oh. You know, that music can only mean one thing.
Trouble for a Emperor, that's what it means, hopefully.
Well, this man right here coming right now to the ring is a bad, bad man. You know what? There he is. Old school Oliver John. Look at him.
Well, folks, we've looked forward to this for quite some time. This is going to be a great wrestling match here. Oliver John, great competitor, Emperor, one of the best veterans ever, the oldest man, actually, and he's having trouble with the jacket with Ronnie Washington, and we want to say congratulations to Ronnie. He's signed with a television deal, and we really hope and wish him the best. What he has meant to big-time wrestling.
From beautiful San Diego, Oliver John.
Oliver John here in the Newark Pavilion, exciting the crowd. What a foe, what an opponent to have on the other side of the ring in Le Emperor. He can beat you in so many ways. Oh, look at Emperor trying for the accolades. I don't think he's going to hear too many of those tonight.
Yes, and since you brought it up earlier, you know, I spoke to some of my contacts about Ronnie Washington, and I said, you know what, you know, you should pay attention to this kid. He's got a future. And guess what? They gave him a call, and he's on his way.
Oh, dear. Emperor asking, see, oh, there was one fan who likes him. One. In the whole building.
He says you have the count of 10 to get back to the ring.
Whoa. Look at that face he made to that little child.
They're not having it. Well, I think that, you know, the kids in the audience, they're getting very...
Did you see he tried to take a crutch from some poor guy?
Yes. You know why? They're getting very very courageous against Lemper because they're the same height.
Will you stop? Oh, I think he's at least 200 centimeters tall, he says. Oliver John here, great competitor. Lemper, very good. We're going to see what these two guys got. Making Lemper mad now. Why does Lemper not like me? I don't get it.
Well, I don't know what you did, but you better get back on his good graces if you want to go visit his chateau.
Well, I calls him. I don't want to go to the chateau. Brunhilde doesn't like to be out after 9 o'clock. Oh, there's a lockup here. Now these two are really already starting to go at it. Look at that shove off.
First of all, there's no airplane on this earth that can haul Brunhilde all the way to France.
A Sikorsky sky crane she's going to need to get her to France. Here we go. Oliver John, Lemper into the lockup again. Now it's Emperor forcing Oliver John back.
You might have to rent out a submarine or something to get past the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh, nobody home. Emperor, look at that. He floored him with the right hand. Emperor staggers back. Holy smokes. Nobody home there. Oliver John was well scouted. No, he's not going to put up with any of Lemper's usual shenanigans.
Now, let me ask you something there, Junior. You know, and I spoke to Lemper about this. Why does he bother with singles matches? He's a tag team champion. Why should he risk? He can risk injury, first of all, against somebody the caliber of Oliver John, and that can put him at risk for losing the tag team titles.
Wow, there's an arm drag out of nowhere. Well, that's true. I think it's because Lemper is a competitor, and he wanted this match. He asked for this match with Oliver John. Oh, now he's claiming he pulled the hair. Emperor complains if it's raining out. Oh, he says, shame on you. Look at this. Oliver John did nothing. I don't know if his tactics are going to work, but he's a master of psychology, Lemper.
But like I said before, if you get in a match against Oliver John, you risk injury, and Lemper can lose.
Well, Emperor can put it on you, yeah, absolutely. He can put something on you, though. I've seen him end plenty of careers. Look at that. Oh, and he gets a spanking for his trouble. This is a good wrestling match, but there's a lot of blood feud here. Little hatred going on. Emperor goes for the back door already.
I think it's a bad idea on Emperor's part to take part in this match. I would strictly concentrate on tag team title matches because when you're the tag team champions, that's all you should be worried about, tag team.
Well, here he is getting some champagne. Oh, now that's one of the problems Lemper has, is he lets the fans distract him, and we've seen him lose some pretty high-profile matches because of that. He's got the man exactly where he wants him. He starts worrying about what the crowd thinks, and before you know it, he's rolled up 1, 2, 3.
Let me ask you something, Junior. If Oliver John wins this match, does that mean that he can get a partner and get in line for the tag?
Oh, let's hope so. Anything to get the straps off the belts of those two. Oh, look at this now. Test of strength here. Lemper showing plenty to me, upper body strength. Oliver John coming back here. Oh, breaks it. Now he's got Emperor by the arm. Oh, boy, way up high and down goes Emperor. Oh, and Oliver John with a leg drop and a cover. Emperor out with the 1 count.
Let me ask you something, Junior. Who do you see in BTW that can complement Oliver John as a tag team partner to go for the titles?
Now look at this. Emperor using well, I'd say there's a lot of competitors that could do it. I think Shane Ballard would be good with him. I think Chico Navarro would be good. And I think Kimo Canelo is a great tag team partner. Now we've got some serious wrestling. Folks, this is what it's all about, wrestling. And Big Time Wrestling brings you great action like this, in-ring action, great camera work by our, oh no, he's gonna break the arm. Look at the upper body of Oliver John. He's just putting it right. Look at the face of Lemper. Folks, it's no picnic in there with either one of these guys.
You know, look at this right here. Lemper right now is very clever in trying to keep Oliver John at bay.
Oh, that you heard all the way to San Francisco. Reverse of the whip. Emperor goes in. Oh, look at that high elevation drop kick right on the kisser. Lemper doesn't know where he is.
Get back. Go back to the locker room. Live to fight another day. You know, there you go.
As you go in there, takes a seat with the fans. Folks, I know that where else can you go to see competitors have a seat, share a seat with the fans? Is only Big Time Wrestling and only France's most cunning athlete.
Why shouldn't he should just go back to the locker room, take a powder, goodbye, c'est la vie, and
oh, talk about c'est la vie. He just got a c'est la guerre there right across the neck from Oliver John. Uh-oh, Emperor doing his usual antics on the outside. John having none of this. Says taps him on the shoulder. Emperor thinks it's the referee, turns around. Oh, there's one on the kisser. Oh, and another one. Oh, there's a rake of the eyes. Now, see, oh, holy smokes. Head first into the chair. Holy smoke, way up high. Body slam on the hardwood floor and an elbow drop. What has gotten into Lemper? He's absolutely a savage.
Well, see, this is all Oliver John's fault. Lemper merely wanted to go to the merchandise table to check out his merchandise, see how it was selling. The Lemper t-shirts, the Lemper dolls.
Well, they sell very well, I know that. I've got one myself, the Emperor action figure. My action figure gets more action than the Lemper, I know that. Oh, look at this, on the ropes now, won't let his man back in, and out goes Oliver John again onto that hardwood floor.
Yes, and Oliver John wanted to take it outside, and he paid for it.
Oh, vicious, absolutely, a guillotine. Down goes Oliver John. Now look at the Lemper coming out after him. I have never seen such a savage streak in Lemper in recent years. Oh man, he is just putting the screws to Oliver John.
Well, this is the kind of match you have to fight when you're going against Oliver John. You got to fight fire with fire.
Absolutely, Oliver John is no easy pickings. Neither is Lemper. He's a great superstar and has been for almost 10 years here in BTW. Oh, now we've seen this.
There you go. Making Oliver John smile, which Oliver John rarely does.
Well, he's smiling now, but I think it's going to be one kisser on Lemper. Oh, now he goes to poke Ronnie Walsh. Oh, right in the breadbasket. See, again, Lemper gets very, very distracted, with other people in the ring. He gets very distracted by the public, and that's his downfall sometimes.
Yes, right there. And, well, there's sunset flip right there, and almost, but not quite there yet.
Oh, and he runs into a back elbow for his trouble after a sunset flip. Now, Emperor, keep your mind on your man. Don't worry about the fans, and he can put this thing away. There's the USA chant again, folks. Oh, hard into the sternum. Another one hard into the sternum. Imagine the force of those blows, and Oliver John turns it around. Oh, you can hear that all over the place. Emperor in hard now. It's Emperor in trouble, and Oliver John runs in to that big white boot. Emperor can't even speak.
Now, let me ask you something, Junior. What would a win mean for either one of these men?
Huge amount of prestige. Emperor, of course, is the tag team champion. Up now for, a beautifully executed backbreaker, and that could be it. Down goes Oliver John, 1-2, and out the back door. Now Emperor arguing with referee Ronnie Washington. You better watch it, Emperor. He can disqualify you. Oliver John now rolls him up into a small package. 1-2, Emperor out.
Well, that's close right there, and now Emperor, you better put Oliver John right away because you don't underestimate.
Holy smokes, what a clothesline. 360, 1-2, oh, and leg on the ropes. Folks, this thing, the tension's mounting here. This is another good one. Oh my God. Now look at him, referee. Why is he arguing with Ronnie Washington? Backdoor roll up, 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I told you, Dragon Dave, Emperor didn't have his head in the game. He argued with Ronnie Washington, and Oliver John put it on him.
No. I told you, Junior, Lemperor had no business getting involved in a singles match. He should be concentrated on tag team matches. And this is what happened to Lemperor. He's not focused. And when Hop Sing Lee comes back, there's gonna be a lot of arguing going on here.
Well, there's gonna be a lot of arguing now because Emperor's got his tights halfway pulled up you know where. Now he's gonna go after Oliver John, and Ollie's too smart for that. He's out. He says, kiss my you know what, and Emperor's beside himself, and down he goes. Oh, it's just not his night tonight, folks. Just not his night. Look at this now. Look at the fans getting on him. He's getting exactly what he deserves. Look at that terrible face, and look at that Oliver John getting the Duke here in Newark Pavilion. One half of our great double main event.
They're sticking their tongue out at me.
What well-behaved children we have here in the Newark Pavilion telling Emperor. Now that's a sign of respect in America, isn't it, Dragon Dave? Or at least in France.
Well, at least in France, baby. Well, the good news is that Lemperor is still one half of the tag team champions. The bad news is when Hop Sing Lee comes back, there's going to be a lot of argument going on.